Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Adityiyer. Today's video it's gonna be about what to do when you're bored at home. I'm gonna share with you guys my routine and also some of the tips and ideas what you can do at your home so that you don't get bored and in fact you can turn it out and become more productive and useful rather than find ways on killing time or passing time. Also a story time of why I never get bored at all. So all of this is coming up in a sit down long chatty video. So let's get started. So I have a big pile of clothes here. So I'm gonna start folding. It's all come out from dryer, fresh and clean. So I'm gonna start folding the clothes and also share with you guys my routine and also the stuff that you can actually do at home so that you don't get bored or annoyed or feel like breaking down. All throughout my college I was working two jobs, so I was all the time busy. So from the age of 17 I started working. So during my plus 2 holidays or the 12th holidays I became a VJ for a channel. So I was a video jockey for a channel. So I used to do 1 hour live show in the channel. So I was busy with that. So and then the college started, so I did my full-time mechanical engineering course. I'm a mechanical engineer, so I just go to college and evening 4 o'clock 4:30 my college gets over. I used to hurry up home, eat my tiffin and then get ready, go to the channel TV station and then make the live show, 1 hour live show where I chat with the viewers, where they call and then I chat. The olden times we used to have that, right? So people will call and we just talk with them, put some nice songs for them and all of that. Yes, I was doing literally that. So that went on for almost like 1 year throughout my college. I was doing that, and then I couldn't continue being a VJ because the timing thing got clashed because my live show was preponed and I couldn't leave my college for the show, so I actually left the job. First year half till the second year completion, I was a HR recruiter for a company. I applied job and then they thought I'm actually done with mechanical engineering, so I went into the interview and then they got to know I'm still a student, but they were also ready to offer me. I was a part-time HR recruiter in that company. So that went on for like third year mid. I was like doing that, and from third year mid till the end of fourth year, that is all this was happening while I was studying full time. I was a content writer, so all of this I was doing complete two jobs. Like I had my college whole day and then I was doing all of these jobs. There is literally no free time for me to do anything like to kill time because I was always running short of time. After finishing my mechanical engineering, I got into a full-time manufacturing company. After getting into that also, I did not just stay with just doing the job and coming back home. I started a blog. It was like girlsecrets.blogspot.in. So I used to share about my skincare routine and journey and all of that to people out there and the products that I use because I had a very bad skin. Even now I have a very bad skin. If you can see here, so many pimples I'm getting because of the weather change and all of that. Since I had a very bad acne skin, so I used to recommend products and I used to try out products and give reviews and stuff like that. I was doing that, and then I started with YouTube. So since I was doing multiple jobs, I never had time at all to do just one thing. So now 21 days of lockdown, I don't know why people are going crazy because getting the free time is a blessing for me because I never used to have a free time. Right now I'm in US. Even back in US I am completely engaged. I don't have free time at all. I'm just gonna share my routine with you guys. If you see my a day in a life vlog, I'm just gonna link it above, you can check that out. So early morning I get up at 4:30. I have a routine where I do my meditation, a little bit of body exercise and then move to my usual work. I read scriptures and then I get into cooking. Once I'm done cooking, I eat my food. I just see some spiritual video or something that is useful to learn more about the body, the health or the mind and stuff like that, and then take a short nap and then come back and start filming a video or like editing a video, something or the other I'll be having. Once the video editing is done, I would just click pictures and then get back to evening cooking because I need to make tiffin for myself. And once the tiffin is made, I'll be exhausted. It'll be done. Everything will be done by around 6:30. And for 1 hour, I watch Netflix. Then I start getting ready for bed, which means like I brush and I change my clothes. I clean up the stuff that are laying around in the house, if at all there is any, or the clean vessels and wash vessels and stuff like that. Boring adulting job I do. For that, I do meditation again and then head to bed. Either I do work or I do something for personal development. So that is exactly what I'm trying to do. Staying home is literally a blessing because we are all conditioned to run behind something all the freaking time in our lives. We've been conditioned all throughout our school and all throughout our college that we need to make money, we need to be on top of everything, we need to have competition, we need to be ambitious. These are all actually drain us ourselves of our real form. Even I was exactly like that. If I'm doing two jobs, for what? It's for making money. Why do I want to make money? So that I can shop and travel. So these are the two things. That's why I was doing constantly hustling around every time, but it was again a really good learning curve for me. I would suggest you guys not to get into the rat race. This is how the life is become. Every time we run towards a goal, we are not going to end anywhere else unless and until we stop it and start living the present, life never gonna be fulfilled. So that's a good thing, because now we are all put at home. Although things are going really bad in the world and stuff like that, it's literally a blessing in a disguise form. So here are all the things that I came up with for all you girls to do so that you don't get bored: health, self-care, personal development, home, and time killing stuff. So time killing stuff is basically the activities that you do that are basically killing of time but not gonna enhance ourselves in any way, but still they are actually needed and part of our life. So that will just give least priority. The main priority goes to health, self-care, personal development, and then comes home and time killing stuff. So in terms of health, eating at right time, eating a lot of veggies, trying to avoid meat and stuff and non-veg and all those things. Try to have a good and a healthy balanced diet. Another thing that can be done is like taking oil bath. Oil bath is really good for the body. Unfortunately, I'm not able to take it out here because it's every time cold and I cannot apply oil because my body gets even more colder. So yeah, that's one thing, but oil bath is really good. Just give a good massage on your scalp and completely apply oil on your body. Just soak it for some time and then take a bath. You will come up like a fresh and a brand new person. Try to start changing food habits. Food habits, like, you know, if you are so much addicted with junk food, one step at a time. Start leaving junk food. Form a routine and try to eat only at that particular time and not binge eat anything and everything possible, or just because we are bored sitting home, just grab a packet of chips and keep munching on it. No, that's not the way it is supposed to be. So form a good routine of that. Moving on to self-care. Self-care is really important. We all need to have me time. Forming a new routine. Now forming a new routine is really important. All that we are trying to do now, it's all only for the external stuff and nothing for our own self. So our own self is basically just body and mind. There's nothing else we can do outside. So how much ever we decorate the place that we live in, or how much ever we try to distract, which is basically we are trying to go farther away from our real self. The real self lies within without doing anything. If you can sit idle for 5 minutes without your mind going crazy, without you having to do anything, without taking the phone, without talking with somebody, without having a book in your hand, or just without doing anything, just sit idle. If you can sit for 5 minutes, then that's a really great start. Most people out there are just not able to sit idle even for 5 minutes. That's what the entire life is all about. You know, running behind something is all that we've been conditioned to do. So it's high time we start to slow down and try to have some idle time. Now idle time in the sense not like doing anything, just being lazy, just chilling around, not doing anything. No, being idle also can be done like a work that is called as meditation. So that is very important. That is like the most skilled work that anybody can do. Everybody can make money, everybody can run around stuff, everybody can be ambitious and all of that, but sitting idle and doing nothing but still being happy, that's the ultimate goal. If you are able to do that, then that's the best of everything, right? If you're just able to sit idle and not do anything and still be happy and still have stuff in the house, that's a blessing. When mind and body are calm, nothing else is required at all in life. Try to get yourself into the habit of not all the time engaging in something or the other, but just to be idle and still be happy without freaking yourself out. Without any distraction, if we cannot sit idle, that means we are our own bad company. I am my company. You are your company. If you're not able to enjoy your own company without the influence of the phone, or without the influence of the book, or without the influence of laptop, Netflix and stuff like that, or even food, then that's not you. Basically you hate yourself. We just have to love ourselves. To do that, we need to start cultivating the habit of being idle without anything and still enjoying the company without the need of any external stuff. Saying is very easy, getting to the step is totally not possible at all, but it can be easily done. How? By just practicing. So practicing will definitely help us to, you know, get to the place that we are without getting bored. Next step that can be done for self-care is like, you know, forming a hair care or skincare routine. You know, doing some massages for the skin, or like doing some homemade packs, homemade remedies, applying oil on your hair. All those things are really good. Instead of getting into chemicals and stuff like that, it's high time we just stop doing all of that and do some good hair care and skincare with using least amount of chemicals as possible. The next step that you have to do is like, you know, do some kind of exercise, you know, do a little bit of body movement and all of that, because it's very important. Or if you are in any kind of vision, like, you know, I need to gain weight, do stuff to that gain weight. Or if you want to lose weight, do stuff so that you lose weight. Pick up a small goal for 21 days and start doing it. Form a new habit, because they say, right, if you do the same thing for 21 days, it becomes a habit. Now personal development is one of my favorite topics, because I always love to improve myself without the need of any external stuff. You can do something like reading books. I don't read anything of self-development books, but I love reading my scriptures. I've recently started that and I love it so much. Whatever scripture that you believe in or you belong to, you can read it. That will enhance the body and mind together. I know only about Bhagavad Gita, but after reading it, I'm a totally new person. We've read so much history, so much geography, civics, and political science, and biology, and botany, and all those nonsense, but we have never read our own scriptures. So it's high time we read some scriptures because, anyways, 21 days logged at home, at least it's best to utilize it the best way. So try reading scripture. Start with one page. I know it's gonna be hard. Sometimes you might feel a little granny ish, but it's okay. Reading is not all that bad. It's really, really interesting. Trust me. If you're not something into reading scriptures, you can try journaling or bullet app. Writing stuff down, what you exactly feel about yourself, or what you want to be in future, or how you wear, and what all stuff that you've overcome, and how you become a better person you want. All these apps are there in the phone that you can actually put for good use. The next stuff is decluttering mind. Decluttering mind is one of the most favorite part that I love to do. Instead of having a garbage and truckload of thoughts and emotions, everything on my mind, now I've cleared my mind completely. I have nothing on my mind. Even if something comes out, it's just one thing. Wardrobe, everything is sorted. There's just one clothing out. It's easy to put that clothing back. Not much of effort. But just imagine the entire room piled up with clothes and you don't know where to start from. Most of our minds are like that. I was like that. I didn't know where to start from. At a point, I was even scared to even look into it, how it was, because it was horrible. To avoid that, I used to travel every single month because I don't know what to do, because I want to just go away from my regular routine. So I just escape to some other place, struggle there for 2-3 days, and come back so that I kind of feel I'm in a better place. But in fact, I'm just running away from the problems, but not finding any solution or putting an end to it. Let me elaborate on that topic later on, how I decluttered my mind completely and how I'm so peaceful and happy from within. From within. Outside, still everything is there. Nothing is like smooth outside, but inside, from within, I'm so happy and peaceful. That is because of the decluttering that I did. So I'll just talk about that, elaborate on a different video. Let me know if you're interested in knowing about how I decluttered my mind. I'll definitely do that topic. So some of the easy stuff that you can actually do is learn cooking. Guys, cooking is really, really fun. I don't know any cooking at all. Whenever my mom used to cook, I never bothered to step into the kitchen at all. To be honest, I never stepped into the kitchen at all for the most part of my life. So every time the food comes to the plate, in fact, my mom used to feed me, and that was the best times ever. I don't even know how the food is being made. The plate will come, she will literally feed me. Such a blissed out time those were. I really miss that now. Just a couple of years ago, she stopped feeding me, which I feel really, really bad about, because I love being fed by my mom. Learn some good recipes, learn some good cooking, because the world is moving towards pasta and noodles and pizza and stuff like that. We are losing our authentic recipes and our traditional food. India is filled with so much culture and stuff like that. We shouldn't miss our amazing food that our moms and grandmoms used to make. So please learn all the recipes. Take a note, write down all the recipes that your mom and grandmom actually does it. Thank God my mom is amazing. She wrote all the recipes on a book so that I have it. And that's how I'm cooking all the authentic food. I don't eat any junk here because she's given all the recipes. Amma, if you're watching this video, or if you already know cooking, try some new recipes, try some olden recipes, try some sweets at home. Watch some useful stuff on YouTube. There are so many sites that make spiritual videos, which I really, really love. And recently I'm hooked up onto cooking videos as well. So many old people that make really great content out there. The same makeup video, the same fashion video. Instead of going through that, those videos are really useful. Moving on to home, you can organize your room, because I'm sure us girls have tons and tons of stuff laying around everywhere and we never bother to touch it. So I think we should all go to the room and start organizing stuff. Donate the stuff that we don't use anymore, repurpose it in other way, do some DIY like some clothing or something like that. So many things can be done, and you can watch so many sites for that. There are so many ways you can DIY stuff, or you can donate it, or you can declutter your life, you can declutter your kitchen. Or another cool way is like changing your room, rearranging your room gives you a new feeling, and you love to get into your room, because we are so much used to the familiar stuff around. Just changing up the room will just make us feel so better. So just try rearranging your room so that you feel in a new place and you really like it. Another stuff that you can do is discard all the old skincare products. I'm pretty sure that we'll have a lot of stuff laying around, like dried up nail polish or cream that is like expired or something like that, which is of no use but still lying around. Now, moving on to time killing stuff. These stuff are actually just meant for killing time and not giving us any purpose or any value. Watching Netflix, but you can still bond with your mom, dad. If you are with your mom, dad, or with your partner, whatever, you can just do that. You can play games, play games. You can talk to your friends, do some group video calling and stuff like that, and then have some fun. Another stuff is like online shopping. we can do a lot of online shopping without actually buying, because now the online shopping sites are actually closed, as in like they are not accepting orders anymore in India. But it's high time we can just scroll around and look at stuff and see what is happening where and all that stuff. So online shopping is the best because you can see everything but you cannot order. So that's like the best thing, right? So do online shopping as much as you want, because keep scrolling, keep seeing stuff, but you cannot order. So that's a great way so that your money will not get wasted. At the same time, we get the satisfaction of shopping, actually going to the mall or seeing online. So online shopping is one of my favorite things which I all the time do. Now it's become a part of my work, but I still used to do. I just love it so much. Delete stuff off your phone. Like we have so many pictures and stuff like that. Deleting some stuff, decluttering our phone, that's a really good thing. Get some fresh air and sun, because I'm in an unfortunate place where there's literally no sun. It's all the time cold, but still I manage to somehow go to the veranda and stand there and get, even if it's a cold air, my nose will start like burning, or like feeling numb and almost like tiring, but still I want some fresh air. I do it. India is like a blessed country already, so just get some fresh air and sun. Don't go out, but in the veranda, in the portico, or in the back, just for some time get some sun and fresh air. Do not step out of the house. Open the windows, get some fresh air, get some fresh sunlight and air into your house or room and all of stuff. So these are the things that can be done, you guys. There are so many ways to do it. Now once you start doing this, you will not get bored, but after 21 days you will have a life that you will never ever get bored again in your life at all, because that is how I'm living. I never get bored at all ever in my life, because I have so many things to do. The only thing that I don't have is the time. Never get bored, and don't be sad or mad about being at home. It's a blessing in disguise, I'm telling you again. Just make use of the time and let's get back to the roots, instead of all the time running behind something that is superficial and artificial and stuff like that. So let's get back to our roots, get back our body and mind together, and let's come out as a stronger person. And also, I'm done folding all the clothes. 10 minutes work of folding the clothes. I dragged it and made it like 30 minutes. I think I spoke so much, almost like for 40 minutes I spoke. Now I'm gonna edit the video and get back to my routine. Let me know on the comments below how we are doing, what are you doing in this 21 days, and give some tips to other girls out there as well. So leave it on the comments below what exactly you're doing below. I'd love to know from you what you're doing, and this is all that I'm doing here. I'll catch you guys again with a brand new video, and meanwhile you can follow me on my Instagram. I'm going to give my Instagram username here, Adity Iyer. Just follow me on my Instagram. And also another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start making Tamil videos, guys. So I have another channel which I'm going to link it down below. So I have just made like 1 or 2 videos on that, but I'm going to start making Tamil videos as well for all Tamil audiences out there. So I'm going to make a different type of content over there. So yeah, if you are a Tamil girl, please go to my channel and subscribe. And if you don't know Tamil, also just subscribe it, because you will definitely understand what I'm trying to say. I'm going to start making Tamil videos, and I'm really pumped and excited to put in content on my Tamil channel as well. That's the plan that I have. Until then, it's your girl Aditi signing off. Take care. Bye bye.
If you want to constantly stay in touch with me apart from YouTube, follow me on my Instagram at Adity Iyer. My Instagram username is given here. Just follow me there. Do not forget to hit the bell icon while you're subscribing to my channel, so you can watch all my videos directly on your inbox with just 1 click, and it's absolutely free. One of the circle is for this current channel, and the other circle is for my second channel. Take a second to hit on those circles. You're going to get instantly subscribed to my channel for free, so that you can get all my videos directly onto your phone. Thank you so much for staying in on. Bye.